All right, guys. So in CSS tutorial 7, we'll be discussing CSS padding property. What is CSS property and how it works? We'll be exploring, and we'll be also using shorthand CSS padding property. So CSS padding properties are used to generate space around an element content. This is an element. Consider it is a div, and within this div we have some text, and all this text is known as element. Now between this border, red color border, and this text or element, we have some space from top, right, left, and bottom. This space is generated by padding. It's mean that whenever we want to create or generate space within the div, within the border, or we can say between border or some text from top, left, right, bottom, then this space is generated by padding. So we have padding top. As you can see, we have a property padding top, and we have given 10 pixel value. See here. So it will generate 10 pixel space from top, same from left, right, and bottom. But if you want to give from all side a same value, such as from left, right, top, bottom, I want to give same value such as 10, then I will not use all these properties. Otherwise it will take 4 lines of code. So I'll be using shorthand, such as I'll be giving just padding and then 10 pixel, and it will automatically specify from all sides, top, bottom, left. Or either I will do this, I will be using this code, or I'll be using this if I want to give manually from top, left, bottom, but using one line of code. So I can do it as well, such as padding. After that, these values, this will be top, left, bottom, right, top, left, bottom, right. Now let's jump into VS Code, and I have created something. So let me first remove this all from here, and first let me zoom in by pressing Control and mouse wheel. Okay, and let me remove all this. So this is, I've created a file by the name of tude7 padding.html. Within this I'll be using first h1 tag. Within this I'll be writing, here we will discuss CSS padding. Okay, now press Ctrl and just enter, and you will be on new line. Now here I'll be creating a div, and let me give an ID by the name of div1. Okay, within this div I'll be using h2 tag, and within this I'll be writing that this is heading 1. Now again press and enter, shift and Ctrl and enter. Now here I'll be using paragraph, and let me put some text by using lorem, so 20. So right click, command palette, and toggle word wrap, so that our text will be on in vertical form and instead of horizontal form. So this is our div, and within this div we have heading and paragraph. So I'll be creating here another div by giving ID div2, and within this I'll be using another h2. This will be heading 2. Control enter, and let me use this time image, and I'll be using dot slash, so that it suggests me all the images that I have stored in that folder in which I have opened this VS Code. So currently I have only one image by the name of coding.jfif, so enter. So if I open it, and it will be like this. As you can see, we have this h1 tag. After that, this is entire div. Within this div we have this h2 and paragraph. Again another div. Within that another div we have heading 2 and this image. Now what I will do, so we will use some style. So I'll be using, for the sake of tutorial, within HTML style. You can use external. Okay, let's this time we have to use external. So let me create here style.css, enter, and let me link this here just before this title tag. So use link css, enter, and it will automatically detect your, and if your CSS file name is different, such as suppose this right, we have something else, noor.css, then you have to write here noor.css. so in our case it is style, so we will have to remain it as well as it is, so style.css. now within this style, target all your HTML elements or text. So first I will target this one, this h1. So h1, and within this h1 I'll be using that text align will be at center and color will be red. The second thing that I'll be styling is this div. So let me copy this id, and we target id by using hash. So paste the name of your id, okay, d1. now first thing that I'll do, I'll set its width and height. So width, we'll discuss width and height in upcoming videos. Width will be 400 pixel, height will be 300 pixel or maybe 250 pixel. We'll discuss what is pixel. After that I will generate here a border. So let me give 2 pixel. We have discussed in the previous video, I think, that what is border, how to generate border. We have discussed it already. And let me give here solid, then color will be of that border such as, not this time, let's say green one. So if I open, I'll go to my HTML and there I'll click right press and open with live server, and it will be like this one, as you can see here. Now let's style this one as well, and we have created this border as well. So let's style the second div. So for that I'll be using the same lines of code, just copy it because we have another div, and this is div2. so change the name of your id, nothing else. And I will be, let me change the border color for yellow this time maybe, and also increase the width of border, so 3 pixel, and there would be 3 pixel. Okay, now let me open. So if I open it, it will be like this. As you can see, we have 2 divs, and within this divs we have some text. Now as you can see, if I zoom in, this text from left side is very close to this border, and same from left side. I want to create some space between this text and this border. So what I will do, we have only one option, padding, nothing else. So I will be using within that id padding. So first padding top, and I will generate 10 pixel. And from left I'll be using padding left, and it will generate spaces such as 30 pixel from left, and padding from right will generate 30 pixel as well. And from bottom you can do the same thing. Okay, let me write here bottom, and this time say 5 pixel, and from top let's say 5 pixel. So if I open, it will generate some space around your text. As you can see here, we have generated space between this text, this element, and this div. Now I will do the same thing for the other div, this one. So let's do it. So just copy and paste, copy these lines of code and paste. Now first let me show you, then I will be using shorthand properties. As you can see here, we have generated space, but I'll be using one line of code. You can use this as well, it will be perfect, or you can just remove this and write only padding. And if you want to give it a value from all sides, the same value, such as from top, left, bottom, same value, 10 pixel, then you can use this property. Okay, this one. So open, and it will be the same, as you can see. But if you want to use manually my values from top, left, bottom, but only at one line, then you can do the same, but this time you have to specify some value such as 5 pixel, sorry, not 5 pixel, 10 pixel, not this time, will be 20 pixel, from bottom 10 pixel, and again from right 20 pixel. Now here just focus, we have used shorten property, and here the first value represent top padding, the second value represent left, and the third represent bottom, and the fourth represent right. So either use this one or use this one, their working will be same. So I will copy this one, Control C, and I will paste it right here. Now as you can see, we have removed a couple of lines, and this is a good programming. So first let me open with live server. As you can see, we have done the same thing. Now let me show you another thing. If you are a beginner and if you are confused that how to generate space, because you are not good to generate space from here, you are not able to do that from here, then I will show you a very simple method. Okay, let me, this one, just go to, if you open with live server your website, then there just right click and inspect the code. Now here we have body, and within this body we have two divs. The moment I hover my cursor or any div, it will highlight. Here you can see the changes. As you can see, I am going to hover on the second div 2, so it will highlight you. Now if I click on this div, it will give me the style at the bottom, as you can see here. Let me show you. So here first let me make something like this, and this is style. Okay, where again, okay, let me remove it, it's hanged. Let me open again, because sometimes it's hanged. So right click, inspect, expand your body, click on the div that you want to style, and it will suggest there the style. Now let me make some changes here. So I will show you that how you can set padding from here. Okay, why it's not working? Sure. There. So this is, so if I click on it, and I will use up arrow key. So as you can see the changes at the top. I'm increasing the top padding. I can do the same thing for left, so it will increase right. Sorry, this is right, not left. This will be, the second value will be for right, and this will be for bottom. As you can see, this will be for bottom, and the last value will be for left. So you can make changes, and this green highlighted area will be your padding that we have generated this space. And now you can do the same thing for the other div. So the other div, just click on that, and the style will be here. First top, increase the top. First let me click here, and now double click and increase from top, and this will be from left, this will be from bottom. Okay, from bottom it's not seen, and the same thing do for left one. Okay, so you can do this as well. So we have learned that how we can generate padding and how we can specify padding while watching live result right here after inspecting. It is very simple. So in the next video we'll be discussing margin, and margin is very important, so see you there.